Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel where we talk about moving to and living in the Woodlands, Texas. One of the questions that we get all the time because we're helping families relocate right here to the Woodlands area is, why is there no more new construction in the Woodlands? Or where is the final new construction opportunities in the Woodlands? Let's jump in the video and I'm gonna answer your questions right now. The first point is that the Woodlands is basically completely built out. We are out of land regarding residential developments. So back in the 1970s, whenever George Mitchell started the Woodlands, the first homes were started being built in 1973, really 1974 is whenever our first residents moved in. That started with the village of Grogan's Mill. And since then, over 50 years this year of development, there's been commercial, but other villages have come along the way too. So Panther Creek was next, and then Cochran's Crossing, Alden Bridge, Sterling Ridge, Indian Springs, and then we finalize in Creekside Park, right? So over the years of development, we have just completely built out those villages and the designated spots for residential homes. Now, there are some areas that are reserved for nature preserves, obviously, in parks. It's what makes the Woodlands special. But the most development we see these days is for commercial spaces. So there's kind of been these areas that have been designated since the very beginning that are commercial, and those are starting to get developed these days. Now, the Woodlands was a first of its kind community, and it's a master plan community, meaning it was from the very beginning designed and executed how the founders intended for it to be. So there's a specific spot for every single home, for the schools, for the commercial areas, for churches, for fire stations, and for all the sidewalks too, and all the amenities that makes the Woodlands special. And we have just reached the end of that. So the focus now has been on the preservation of the Woodlands rather than the continual growth. So the goal of the community, rather than just continuing to expand and grow, is actually to keep it how it was designed, but then increase the quality of life. You can clearly see that by the increase of demand in people moving here and people wanting to live in our community. Now, while there may not be new development happening and new homes being built, there is this theme that's going around of redevelopment in the Woodlands, right? So if we look to Grogan's Mill, a great example is the redevelopment of the Grogan's Mill Shopping Center. So that shopping center is about 50 years old, and they are now redeveloping it, bringing in new restaurants, totally renovating that area. If you look in the village of Grogan's Mill too, where the homes are, you're gonna see homes that are being completely renovated, made much more contemporary, or in some cases completely torn down, and somebody's building modern new construction on golf courses or in, luxury lots in some cases. But there's this theme of redevelopment and preservation rather than going to a totally new area outside of the Woodlands. You still get the amenities, but it is increasing that quality of life. This evolution allows the Woodlands to continue to meet the needs of its new residents, of the new jobs and people that are moving here without having to expand its boundaries. If for some reason you absolutely need new construction whenever you're moving here to the area, whether it be for work or quality of life or for education of your children, we have plenty of other communities that are just outside of the Woodlands that we do full tours of as well. So we're gonna link those in this video or down below where you can tour those. We help families relocate to those communities as well. So if you are looking to move to the Woodlands, there may not be brand new homes available for you, but there are plenty of really great options, whether they be renovated or in established communities that have a lot of great character and culture right here in any of our 9 villages. If you want to continue your home search right here in the Woodlands, reach out to me. Down below, there's gonna be a link where you can reach out to me via my website or sending me an email or even giving me a phone call. If you're watching this on TV, you can actually scan the QR code that's gonna be on the screen. It's gonna take you to that same destination. Again, no pressure at all. I love to just get the conversation started with families as they're thinking about moving here. I want to learn about your story. I want to learn about your family, what your timeline is, and what kind of criteria you have so we can best serve you and make the transition right here to the Woodlands, Texas as smooth as possible. As always, thanks so much for your time. Reach out whenever you're ready, and we'll see you on the next video.